What happened last week does not matter. If you look back, you're going to totally forget about it, but I wanted to make this video as a reminder. Hey everybody, my name is Colin Boyer. I am a realtor and team lead for a real estate company here in Pennsylvania and Northern Maryland. And I wanted to make kind of a different video to what I typically make. Basically with titling it, What Happened Last Week Does Not Matter. So I wrote this video idea down a number of weeks ago and I'm just finally getting to make the video for it. And the biggest thing on why I wrote it down was because I had a rough week with work and just felt like nothing was going right. I had a situation where I had about 3 homes fall from under contract, and being an agent, that's a lot of homes to fall out of contract. It was over $1 million in volume, and being an agent, that's how we get paid. It's based on commission. So it was a tough hit, and I was down for a couple days, and I was pretty upset. But I remember seeing something from someone online that basically said if something happens to them or something goes wrong in their business or family life, they go on their calendar, they go 30 days out and they put it on and they write exactly what it was and they give themselves 30 seconds to think about it, 30 or 60 seconds to think about it. They mentioned that whenever they do that, most times they forget. Moved on in life, they figured it out, they're not crying while they're rethinking about it. So I wanted to kind of do that same thing for myself, where say, hey, Colin, it happens. It's happened before where a few homes have fallen out before just because of inspections or financing didn't go through or something popped up that they just weren't able to purchase the house or the house didn't end up being a good fit for them or plans didn't go through on some land. So I wanted to give myself that opportunity as well and write it down in my notes on my phone and say, hey, make a video about this, talking about it, and see how you feel. So sitting here today, many weeks later, I couldn't even tell you whenever those fell through. I wanted to think about it and just think, hey, it was a bump in the road. It was a speed bump while you're on a long road trip. It happened. And it was a tough time to get through, to just get back into the regular swing of things and start helping more clients buy or sell homes and making sure I was present with my family and making sure that it wasn't affecting me. It was a bump because it was a lot that fell through at one time within a matter of a couple days. I wanted to put this out just for the same thing, just so if I can help somebody else basically say, hey, something happened in my life or something happened at work or my car broke down and it's ruining my whole week. I want you to think back to this. Give yourself a little bit of time in the future to think about it. The world's not ending. It's not going to, some things will, but a lot of the smaller inconveniences, it's not going to ruin your whole year. It's not going to ruin your life. So it's something that I wanted to just, again, give myself the time to think about it, but also be able to talk to somebody else out there in the world if you're watching this through your phone or computer screen, and just talk about how some things, when they pop up in the future, you won't even remember. Give yourself some time to look back on it so you can have in your head, oh my gosh, I was acting dumb, or I was, focusing way too much time and energy and being rude to everybody around me whenever that happened. But in the long run, you're going to be okay. It's hard to think positive whenever those things are going on, so it makes it tough. The late Trevor Moawad, unfortunately, he passed away, has an awesome book about neutral thinking. So whenever something hard happens, it's tough to think about acting positive. I might reach out and say, hey, act positive. It'll be okay. Think good thoughts. It's tough whenever something bad happens to you. It's much easier to think neutral. So it's much easier to say, hey, I'm going to get through this. it's gonna suck, but I'm going to get through it. A couple years from now, I probably won't even remember these transactions that fell through. We were able to help many of those families get into something else, and still helping one of them I remember. It's tough to think positive sometimes. If you can think neutral, give yourself some time, and you say, it's gonna suck, but I'm going to weather the storm. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to make sure that I don't have to remember this because it's not going to affect me much. That's much easier than happy thoughts. Think good things. Everything will be okay. Maybe it won't be. But you've got to tell yourself that you're going to get through it. So this is completely different from what I usually talk about real estate or the real estate market or being a realtor, but I wanted to make the video to see if it would help anybody. So if we can help you kind of back to the real estate thing with buying or selling a home, feel free to go to Collinboyer.net and book a call with me, or just kind of look through some of our resources to see how we can help. If you are a new agent, experienced agent, or just an agent that's struggling and we can help out by joining our team or joining our company, or you just want to talk to me because you have a question, something that you can't get through, or how to get more business, feel free to go to Collinboyer.net as well. It's Collinboyer.net, not .com. Make sure you go to Collinboyer.net and just book a call with me. I'd love to chat and see how we can help out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if the video helped you out or any of our content helps you out. And follow me on all social medias. If you just look up Collin Boyer on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, you'll be able to find me. Thank you guys so much, and think neutral. You'll be able to get through it.